Residents in Rockhampton are bracing for the most severe flooding the city has seen since 1954. Thousands of properties are expected to be affected when the Fitzroy River swells to almost 10 metres beyond its usual size. Live now to Isabella Higgins in Rockhampton. Isabella, how has the community been preparing?
Well, Jess, preparations are underway across the community. I'm standing here at the Rockhampton Showgrounds where an evacuation centre has been set up. It'll be open 24/7 for the coming week. The first resident actually just arrived. These lights you can see behind me, that's the Queensland Ambulance Service. They are running an operations centre from here for the coming week. Now, flood levels are expected to peak in the city late Wednesday, but residents were out and about sandbagging, moving debris from their backyards, moving things to higher grounds, and that's because as early as tomorrow, those floodwaters may start getting into homes when the Fitzroy River reaches major flood level. Earlier today, the Queensland Premier Annastacia Palaszczuk offered some support to the people of central Queensland.
This is huge. This is going to be an enormous task to rebuild and recover, but Queensland has done that before. We have rebuilt and recovered, and we will do it again. No one will be left behind. No one should feel that they are isolated. We care. We will deliver for you. Men and women of Queensland, get ready. Get ready to come and give a hand, because I'll be calling on you to help out.
The message we're really getting from residents is that this is a resilient community. Many people have lived here for a long time and have lived through severe flooding before, so they know a major event is coming and that there will be a huge recovery effort afterwards, but they are prepared and ready. Locals have begun painstaking preparations to try and protect their homes and livelihoods. For shop owner Corinne Whitaker, it's an emotional task.
I might just open up my business 4 months ago. I don't want to lose it.
The Fitzroy River is already swollen and broken its banks in places. The incoming deluge is from record-breaking rain dumped in catchments upstream by the remnants of ex-tropical cyclone Debbie. Water levels are expected to peak at 9.4 metres on Wednesday.
We know that we're going to see water in places that we've never seen it before. May not be fast flowing, but there'll be water in all sorts of areas. Roads will be cut off.
We may not have been in the immediate firing line of Cyclone Debbie, but she didn't miss us on the way past, and this is yet another blow for a community that's had a few.
Police have been door-knocking residents, urging them to consider evacuating in the coming days. Longtime local Michael Porch has seen his home flood several times. He's expecting a metre of water through the bottom level.
With any luck, it'll come up and drop down pretty quick, and we'll just get into the clean-up and get it over and done with, eh?
Rockhampton Airport will shut at midday on Monday. Sandbags and barriers have been erected to try and protect it, but it could be closed for weeks. I'm standing on the banks of the Fitzroy River next to this gauge, which marks the height of previous floods here. When levels peak on Wednesday, it's expected the water will be well over my head and will meet that second highest marker. The Mayor says she's worried about the effect it'll have on the community, previously battered by Cyclone Marsha 2 years ago.
We're going to need help to support our families and our community, and there will be an economic impact.
An anxious time for a city preparing for nature's wrath. Isabella Higgins, ABC News, Rockhampton.